Now.
24 hours a day, 365 days a year, no adverts, no breaks, no let-up.
So that's it! Shh! The grump needs... Shit. Sorry. He said a bad word. $5! $5!
The midterm election results are in, and for the 118th consecutive time, dumbasses across the nation have elected to put Congress in power again. More than 130 million idiotic Americans voted to put senators and representatives in charge of them yet again, despite hating all of them and the system they participate in. The moronic population will reportedly be pretty angry to learn all of this once they finally figure out how to exit their voting booths.
My sister's a big fan.
Oh, nice. Say hi to her for me.
Does your sister like me, or? That sounded really weird.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe there's no planet B.
There's no...
That's a very...
Sounds like one of yours.
Yeah, I mean, it's not very original.
Is there anything you admire about that generation of actors?
Method acting is fine in its place, which is on the small screen, I think. It's not at all big enough for cinema. But, you know, I mean, you know, maybe I'm wrong, you know, because these guys are in the cinema. You know, they're filling the cinema. Nobody's coming to the theatre. You know, I'm not an idiot.
It's incredible to me. I'm the spirit of Glasgow. That's what I'm doing. I'm the spirit of Glasgow.
I love this country.
It's quiet here in this secluded area of Nevada County.
People around here are multi-generational cattle farmers or ranchers.
Rolling hills where cattle graze. Where nothing happens.
Heard a big bang. I started to smell smoke, and I went onto my porch, and it was completely engulfed in flames.
Until Friday night.
Wide open spaces. This was out on kind of a farm, cattle ranch area, and yeah, not much around it.
It appears that this bright ball of light, which lit up the dark Northern California sky around 7:30, landed in the middle of nowhere. What do you think hit your house?
They said it was a meteor. I've always watched meteor showers and stuff as a kid, but I definitely didn't look forward to them landing in my yard or through my roof.
I did not see what it was, but from everybody I talked to, it was a flaming ball falling from the sky and landed in that general area.
It was 30 feet away from me and not 5.
And as Procida and his wife pick up the pieces of what's left of their home, they know they could have lost much more and realize the odds may be in their favor.
They said it's a 1 in 4 trillion chance, so I guess I might be buying a lottery ticket today.
It's almost a total eclipse, and there's the red moon.
Point is that this is made in a lab. It's Bill Gates has decided that all of us have to eat man-made meat. I want the real thing. I want it to come from the real source. It's not about the way it tastes. Congratulations for making something that tastes a little bit like the original. I want to eat something that's real. That's the real thing that came from the earth, from the planet, that was actually intended for us to be eating, not out of a lab that's made of I don't know what, made of chemicals, implanted with chips. I don't want to eat Bill Gates' fake meat. I don't.
I came here to find love, but instead I found a best friend, Senor Snuffles. You stole my sock, and now you've stolen my heart. Will you accept this milk bone as a symbol of my love?
I love this country. I love this country. I love this country.
That's how we support strong public services, and that's what you get with a Conservative government. Bring the lettuce back.
I love this country.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. It's your minimum balance. Now with less flexibility and more dust collecting power.
Clyde, the orangutan from the Clint Eastwood movies, he used to be my stand-in. And I was supposed to be in Every Which Way But Loose, but I couldn't get back into the country because I was working on a film in Spain and I contracted a form of chlamydia that they thought was brought in from outer space on a satellite. So I couldn't get into the country for 18 months. I'm not bitter at Clyde. Not only are we friends, I drove Clyde to rehab because I told him, when your new best friend is Andy Dick, your next best friend is Betty Ford.
Can I ask, as new Environment Secretary, what are you doing in your own life to address climate concerns?
Well, I've always tried to keep the good habits that I got into in regards to when I was Environment Minister before. So the use of kind of cups, as it were, to be about permanent cups, but it's that we can recycle properly or reuse, I think, is a better way of doing it. But we just all have to keep thinking about the amount of packaging we endure, or food waste and other elements like that. So I'll be getting back very much being a champion for those habits, which is about improving what we can do every day in order to help tackle the environmental challenges we face.
Right, so reusable cups then. OK.
I love this country.
So, Richard, I have to ask you about Channel 4. Do you think we should be proud... Patrick, sorry. Do you think we should be proud of programmes like My Massive Cock on Channel 4? Did I just say that?
I'm not interested in that question. Why is that a relevant question?
Do you...
I love this country.
Excellent. Oh, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, so am I.
Right, Mabel, maybe just stay in your lane. Plenty of sea for everyone. There we go. Good girl. Come on.
I was wondering, like, there's a kind of a curse with Rookie of the Year. Nobody's ever repeated it.
I didn't think about that.
This has been brought to you by an incredibly cute Terrier production 2022.